of this up in here is. I don't know what it is these cats is doing, but yeah, this part right here. Oh yeah. That's what it's like. It's even worse trying to get up to do a review, let me tell you. What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA, and look at here. House of Dragon viewership continues to rise despite the massive changes. Isn't that amazing? You know, you make a good show. It doesn't matter what you do with the casting choices, okay? You make a good show, you just put it out there, and next thing you know, the viewership is going up and up and up and up every single week. It says here, House of the Dragon viewership continues to rise despite the show's massive changes like the 10-year time jump and requisite recasting. So, you gotta love it. I absolutely am enjoying the House of the Dragon. I think it's an excellent show, and I'll go ahead and link the last review I did for episode 6 above. You can go ahead and check that out. But it says here, despite the massive changes to the show, House of Dragon viewership continues to rise as the first spinoff to HBO's massively successful fantasy series Game of Thrones. House of Dragon takes place 200 years before the events of its predecessor and chronicles the beginnings of the momentous Targaryen War of Succession known as the Dance of the Dragons. So yeah, this show has been absolutely wowing viewers. It's like appointment television at this point. Like every single place you go on Twitter, you go on Facebook, people are calling, hey man, did you just watch House of the Dragon? What did you think about it? And you're having conversations about it with all your peoples. That's what's so cool about this show, is that it is that water cooler talking show, and it's fantasy. That's what's really dope about it, is that it's fantasy. No different than what Game of Thrones was itself. So good job to the folks over there at HBO. You know, the viewership is rising. As it points out here, the first numbers are in to gauge audience reaction to these major changes. Variety reports that House of the Dragon episode 6 saw a 3% increase in viewership from the previous episode. The figure was determined by a combination of cable viewership on HBO and viewers across HBO Max and other streaming platforms. You can see there, it says, considering episode's significant time jump in the requisite recastings, this increase in viewership comes at a key week for the House of Dragon. However, these numbers shouldn't be too surprising considering the show's recent trends. Episode 4 saw a 5% increase in viewership, followed by a 3% jump for episode 5. So now you're talking about another 3% bump. It seems like every single week, this thing is just going up and up and up and up. You got to give it to them. Hey, I wonder how the Rings of Power is doing. Power viewership. Let's see what we got. Amazon, they still talking about that 25 million. Oh, yeah, whatever. Okay. Articles about why the House of Dragon is much buzzier than the Rings of Power. Viewership numbers. Oh, that's back from September 12th. That's no good. Here's some Reddit posts where people are just absolutely looking for the same information. This is from 5 days ago. From September 3rd. Yeah, nothing to see here, folks. 4 episodes in, the Rings of Power has not swayed audiences. Yep, we read that. That was back on, that was 8 days ago, okay? Where's the information from this week? That's what I'm looking for. How come I can't find that information anywhere, Amazon? How come I can never find how your great, wonderful show is doing with all the great critics and fans that love it? How come I can never find that information? September 8, September 9. Videos from 3 weeks ago. Oh yeah, there's no information anywhere to be found. It's absolutely amazing how you cannot find any information about what's supposed to be the biggest show in television history. Yep, still talking that 25 million viewers nonsense. They're stuck on September 6th and 3 weeks ago. It's like they can't get out of 3 weeks ago. Oh, look at their Prime viewing. Look at this. It's set a Amazon record. Whoa! Yeah, nothing since then. It's been absolute radio silence from these guys. I find it hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. And the sad part is, you know, there's some little dude somewhere in Amazon headquarters that every week the board brings this poor bastard in. Hey, I want you to give us the numbers for how we did last week on the Rings of Power. Give me the viewership numbers. I want the pluses, the minuses. I want the overall. Give us everything that we need. Run the numbers. I want to see you in here in the office bright and early 8 a.m. on Tuesday. This kid every single week is coming in. So, we down another 5%. Actually, excuse me, that's actually a 0 after that. So that's 50%. Nobody's watching this trash. Nobody's watching it. Nobody's watching this show. All right. And that's too bad for this kid that's got to come in there every week and get scared by the big brass. And as they probably light into him and say, oh, God, what the hell's that? They spent $1 billion on this garbage trash heap of a show. And yeah, unfortunately, they're watching the House of the Dragon run laps around them, just lapping them. Dragons flying up in the air. Just What's up? How y'all doing down there? Yeah, it's got to be embarrassing at this point. House of the Dragon has no problem spitting out those numbers. Hey, here's what we're doing. Here's how much we've grown, and they're putting it out there. Okay, no problems whatsoever. Amazon's not even trying. They're not even making up numbers right now. At this point, they just probably are hanging their heads in shame, and they're like, "There's really nothing that we just got to let this one go. We'll just try to do. We'll make up for it somewhere down the line because you know it's coming. They're going to say, oh, look what our numbers really were like. They came out with that 25 million and then they have just been absolutely silent ever since. And the only folks that are talking about it are these third-party companies like Samba TV. I saw a couple of other ones where it's just like, okay, this is what we've kind of calculated based on our numbers. We don't know what the real numbers are, but it doesn't look like it's doing that much better than House of the Dragon. Not even She-Hulk. I think She-Hulk's even getting a little bit more buzz than this one, but that's just because of how bad it is. It's only a 20-minute episode, so people just kind of watch it and talk trash about it. Like Rings of Power, I don't think anybody's watching this show. I really don't. There's a handful of people. Everybody that I know is watching House of Dragon, and they have no problem talking about it. I've asked folks, hey, you checking the Rings of Power out? Oh, yeah, that's that show that they were advertising on football. Yeah, not really, not really. You know, that's basically what I'm hearing. I don't think anybody's watching this show except for the people that want to talk trash about it and make fun of it, which I absolutely applaud. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up, guys. Good work. But other than that, yeah, I don't think this has the viewership. I don't think this has the numbers, and I think that's why Amazon's not saying a word. Amazon would be smart just to pull the plug on the season 2, whatever they had planned, pull the plug on that and just start again, brand new, fresh writing team and everything, because they've already spent the money. They're going to make it, you know, try to salvage what little dignity you have at this point and just, you know, carry on. But anyway, folks, what do you think about this situation? Rings of Power viewership, absolutely non-existent, while House of the Dragon is just getting better and better, rising every single week. Go ahead, get down in the comments. You know what to do. And thanks for watching. See you next time.